Today was a day quite a lot of pressure. I had two major evaluations, a quiz in calculus, and I say quiz but it counts quite a lot because it's like 10% of the entire grade. So quiz in calculus, and you really need to practice for calculus, a lot of practice and also a lot of focus during the exam because little mistakes here and there can really mess everything up. We're doing derivatives right now, really simple derivative rules using trigs and functions, inverse function, mainly trigs because there's a lot about arc sines, cos, arctans, arccos, and there's also the inverse versus reciprocal trig that you kind of need to know that we didn't really go over in class, but you kind of had to know that already. So he kind of mixed in some, well, I wouldn't say traps, but just some stuff that weren't especially talked about in class that you kind of had to know. Other than that, really basic rules, but just really complicated because it's all mixed up and it's all within another, like a chain. And then I had my English essay first class for the essay. We have two classes and it's like a midterm. It counts a lot for the English course, and obviously every single course counts for your R score, so it matters as well. I prepared not as much as I wanted to, but I did prepare reading about some articles about the text that we read, and obviously planning ahead, although we don't get the theme before like the first class, like on the day one of writing, which was today. But then we have a second class next class, so we can just kind of brainstorm or kind of think about it more after, well, today. So I have my second class on Monday. So until then, it's kind of more like planning and perfectioning your text. I had gym after. Unfortunately, I twisted my ankle in the middle of our scavenger hunt. It was like a scavenger hunt where you had to walk literally 5-6 kilometers. And I twisted my foot at like the 4.5 kilometer mark. So I kind of had to stop the whole team. Well, it was me and my teammate. We were two, but we had to stop the scavenger hunt. It doesn't really have much to do about what I learned today, but I learned not to twist your ankle. And officially, I've decided to like kind of publish this whole thing of recapping my studies on other platforms as well. I have a couple more followers on TikTok, and I was doing like a formal YouTube channel on my older YouTube channel that I post about other stuff as well. So I'll just link this in my main channel as well.